99.9% of Taylor Swift hate is rooted in misogyny. Hard pill to swallow if you're a Taylor Swift hater, but it's true. According to the internet, these are the top 10 things that Taylor Swift is criticized for. And I challenge you to argue that just one of these is not rooted in misogyny. Spoiler alert, you can't. Number one, I'm sure you could see this coming from a mile away, but she only writes about love and heartbreak. For a very long time, Taylor has been mocked by only writing about her exes. Despite the fact that that's not even remotely true, let's just say that it is. We have John Mayer, Ed Sheeran, Bob Dylan, who all write about their exes just as much as Taylor Swift. The only difference is that they are praised for being emotionally vulnerable. This is a double standard. Number two, she's calculated. She is often described as calculated and manipulative specifically to her fans, and this is in regards to her ambitions and achievements. She puts out multiple different variations of a vinyl. She's calculated and manipulative to her fans for her capital gains. Meanwhile, many male artists and male CEOs are praised for being strategic. 2 for 2 on the double standard. Let's go for a third. Dating life. For a very long time, headlines scrutinized Taylor Swift for being boy crazy and a serial dater. She dates too many men. Many male celebrities are able to date double the women that Taylor Swift has dated men without making headlines for it or even having someone so much as raise a brow. Number 4, dividing women. This is where the "I'm not like other girls, I don't listen to Taylor Swift" trope comes in. Pop culture and society has almost pressured women to choose if they are like other girls for a very long time, and Taylor Swift is just one example of this trope. Because Taylor Swift's music is popular, it's seen as basic. And the worst thing a woman could be is basic. So there is this pressure by society that's put to divide women into 2 lanes. You either are a Taylor Swift supporter, a pop culture supporter, you like Sabrina Carpenter, all the things that are girly and feminine, as if there's this connotation that that means that they are less highbrow, that they're stupid, they're vapid, just like us girls, right? Putting pressure on some women who don't want to be seen as that, instead of standing up for it and saying, hey, it's not that, they say, I'm not like other girls, which causes misogyny to thrive because you're dividing women. Number 5, she's a pop star. And don't you know that that means that she has a bubblegum brain? The genre of pop is so often degraded. And is that because it's popular or is that because it's dominated by women? This all falls under the category of things that young women love and respect cannot be taken seriously by society. Number 6, Taylor Swift chronically plays the victim. Here she goes, playing the victim again. If she defends herself, then she's seen as calculated, playing the victim, and she's sending her little army of 12-year-old brain rot, chronically online fans after somebody who has wronged her. Victim blaming. Instead of focusing on the person who did the bad thing. We're now not only pointing the finger at Taylor Swift, the woman in this situation who was wronged, but we're also pointing the finger at her fans, primarily dominated by women. Double whammy! Number 7, she's overdramatic and she can't let things go. Now this really stems from the Kanye VMA scandal that happened all the way back in 2009. She was seen as overdramatic for her reaction to it back then, and for her continuing to write about it and reference it. Again, we are shifting the blame to somebody who had something happen to them. We are pointing the finger at her for being overly emotional instead of focusing on the man who couldn't stay seated when the album he wanted to win didn't win. Right. Number 8, she's too successful, she's everywhere, she's overplayed, she's overhyped. There's a certain limit that a woman has in success. This is why Taylor Swift is so cognizant of teetering the line of overexposure. Number 9, she's so fake, she's a chameleon, she's a shapeshifter. Because of her ability to stay relevant by reinventing herself, people criticize her as if she doesn't have an identity, as if she's manufactured and fake, instead of recognizing that she has to do this to not be replaced. Because women have a shorter shelf life when it comes to fame and success in the entertainment industry. They are always looking for the replacement. And she said it herself, she learned at a young age that she could be the replacement for herself if she stayed ahead of it through reinvention. Blame the system, not the person who found a way to make it work in their favor. Number 10, she's just too big, she's too famous. Women in power have a target on their back, because the more people they can influence, the more it threatens the system of misogyny. And if we can convince not only young men, but also young women to try to tear her down and disrupt that influence, then what system continues to work?